Dragi naši tangerosi, javljamo se sa oproštajne Gran Milonge. Ona se upravo završila i imamo čast i zadovoljstvo da razgovaramo sa DJ-em koji je puštao muziku u subotu i evo danas, a inače između Milongi puštao elektro-tango u periodu od 5 do 7 pre večere, pa su ljubitelji te muzike mogli takođe da se oprobaju na tom polju. So this is DJ Pino. I'm a great fan, I have to say. He's now one of my favorite DJs because I really admire your attention to the crowd and how you feel with the dancers, and you know exactly what kind of music to put in the right moment. So I compliment you on that. And we would like to know something more about you, as we are presenting this to people who are dancing tango, who started not so long ago, and so that they can follow your work and go to the milongas where you are DJ.
Okay, thank you for your nice words. It's true, I try to feel the crowd because it's important. I think it's the job of the DJ to not put music they like. Your job is to put music they like, and that is sometimes difficult. And also now this was a festival, and I try to put energy, because if it's a festival I think people should have fun, and also that I can try to play with the cortinas so they tell people what's going to come next. So for example, if there's a milonga tanda coming, I will put very, very energetic music, or if there's a romantic, I would put something more, the cortina will be more romantic, so people have a little bit of a pre-notion what's gonna come. So yeah, that's my way of DJing, and I try to do my best.
Alexander mentioned you a few times during the past days. You are at first not just his friend, but also helping him to organize things and traveling with him. So tell us something about your connection with Beltango. And
wow, that's a long story, but yes, it's true. Alexander was here last year for his congress, something, and then while driving home he called me and asked me, Pino, do you want to do Tango Camp again? Because I have organized 34 international festivals before, called Tango Camp. It was 4 festivals in 4 different countries. And I said, no, I don't want to organize one more Tango Camp, because he wanted to make this party here. So he said, yeah, come on, it's a great place. So I flew down last year to Belgrade, and we drove up here and checked the place. And I really liked the place. And I said, okay, wow, I don't know. I said,
yeah, it's
okay.
quite difficult to organize events like that. And
yes, but I because my festival was very, very big in that time. It was one of the world's largest ones in the world. But
what year?
It was I started in 2000 and I finished in 2015. It was in 4 countries, 4 festivals in a row. So it's like a circus going from one country to another. It was Italy, Germany, Sweden, and in Greece.
Oh.
So it was 4
Pity
festivals.
I wasn't dancing in that time.
It's okay. Well, there are other more competent people now. So anyway, I came here, we looked at it, it was a beautiful place, and I thought, okay, maybe. But then things didn't really work out the way I wanted to, so I said, no, I don't want to co-organize, but I will help you as much as I can. So I gave him advice the whole way, and hopefully, I think he was happy, and I think I could help him with some things. Also here I tried to help as much as I could.
Yes, well, your expertise is also music, so you helped him quite a lot, because you made such a good mood during milongas, and it was great.
Thank you. This is actually now the last day. It was my 5th DJ set. So I DJed on the Saturday night, as you mentioned, and also 3 days in the alternative milonga, and now the farewell milonga. So 5 DJ sets in 4 days. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And tell me something more about your tango experience. How did you decide to dance tango and all this?
Such a good questions you have. You're really good. Okay, so in 1994, my mother started with tango in our restaurant. It was an Argentinian guy. He came and he asked can I do tango here? And my mother said, okay, we can try.
What is that?
No, she knew what tango was. She likes dancing, and we can try on Fridays. But she didn't like him, so she threw him out. And she tried with another guy. She didn't like him either, so she threw him out too. Then she found a couple from another city, and they started giving tango classes. And I was studying to become a lawyer, but I was working in the restaurant because it was a family restaurant, and there was always guys missing. So I took 1 class, 2 class, 20 classes, 30 classes, and after that I was already a good dancer after this, or I thought I was a good dancer. So that's how I started. So it's actually my mother having tango in our restaurant.
Great.
So this is how it all started, long time ago.
And then how did you started to love tango immediately, or it was more like, okay, I will help you now, but tango chose you actually?
Wow, you have really good questions. So the thing is, during a period we had tango there every night, almost every night in the restaurant. It became like a fabric. And at one night we had singers, orchestras playing with different singers. And one guy, he sang so beautiful. Although I was working as helping out in the restaurant, I had to sit down and just listen because it was so beautiful. And then I decided, no, this is going to be my passion. And actually from then, studying to become a lawyer, I became the Swedish champion in Argentine tango. And I started to want it to become more professional. And the thing is, at one time I was dancing with Eugenia Parisha, if you know.
No.
Is one of the greatest female dancers in the world. And at one point, Chicho Frumboli separated with Lucia Masser, and he called me saying, can we split Eugenia, because she was dancing with me. And I said, okay, we can split, because he was coming to my festival, but alone. So then I said, okay, we can share her in the festival. So he started teaching with her, and then the night of the performance, he danced with her, and from that moment, she became Chicho's partner, and I was left without the partner.
Oh.
But it's okay. So I started dancing with my...
It was a destiny.
It was the destiny, but I started dancing with my wife. So it was my
So it was destiny.
So it was destiny, but it's in the history.
So you went to Belgrade several times. You were DJ also in Kolashin.
Yes, I like Belgrade. I was actually invited by Beltango to teach. I think it was in their festival. Maybe it was 2000. No, it has to be. No, Alexander was born. Must be 2004. I was in the festival of Sasha Ivana's Belgrade Tango Festival. So I was teaching there with Natalie. Yes, so that was the first time. And then I've been to Belgrade many times. I've been for the New Year's Festival, I've been for the marathon, I've been 2 times for the Encuentro.
How do you like it?
I like it very much because the most amazing thing happened when I was in the Belgrade Tango Festival. Was me and Sergio Cortazo was the #1 dancer. And me and him were sitting at the table in the Milonga, and the girls were coming 2 and 2 and inviting us, and we were looking at each other like, okay, we have to dance. And then we danced the Tanda, we sat down, and another 2 girls came, and all night was like this, and we were like, wow, this is crazy, but it's fun because it's not normal. Normally we have to chase, but the Serbian girls were just coming and coming and coming. And
we have more initiative.
You have, but you also have a very nice embrace.
Thank you.
You are very nice to dance with. So you have a sense of understanding how the hug should be, and that is amazing because we were like, wow, this is really, because at that time the tango scene in Belgrade was not so old or so developed. It was in the start, but still you understand how to hug a man. And still today I can feel that also in the Milonga, that you Serbian girls, or in this area
Balkan girls, actually, we are all the same.
Yes,
yeah,
Balkan girls, it was in Belgrade, but they have a very natural, no complicated way of embracing,
and also we are very beautiful.
Okay, you have to pay me more if I want. You should say this, but yes, no, I'm joking. Yeah, you are, of course, you're very beautiful.
I'm very proud of Belgrade and also Balkan tango scene because a lot of young people starting to dance
Yes,
tango, and this
yes.
is great because if they continue, and I hope they will. For example, I'm dancing for 14 years, and I know some people who started 6 months ago or 1 month ago, and they're like 18, 19. I hope they will continue because then this tango culture will simply last.
Yes.
I was speaking with Alexander about this problem in Europe that some tango communities are not so young and they are not refreshing.
Yes.
So like people are there but not always the same dancers.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy that we are actually quite happy with this.
Yes.
Because a lot of young people are starting to dance tango and to learn about this way of life because this is actually a way of life. So I'm so happy and honored to speak with you, and I hope to see you again soon at some festival or some milonga.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hvala puno dragi tangerosi, vidimo se.
Bye.
Ćao.